Good evening, everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss compression molding, injection molding, as well as blow molding. First, we are going to discuss about the compression molding. So, in the compression molding, it may be used very widely or all over in the world. So, it may be used for the thermosetting materials. Okay. So, here there is compression molding having the two halls. One is the upper, another one is the lower halls here. Okay, so the lower hall usually made up of some cavity over here. So in the upper half, upper half has a projection which fit into the cavity in the mold is closed over here. The gap between the projected upper half and the cavity is lower. One gives shape of the mold articles over here. Okay, so in the compression molding, the thermosetting materials is subjected to heat and pressure in a single stroke. So this is accomplished by the hydraulic press. Mainly the force we are going to give with the help of the hydraulic press over here with heated the patterns. Some molding temperature and the pressure can be high as a 200 degree centigrade and 70 kilogram per centigram cube here. So the actual temperature and pressure depends upon the rheological, thermal and other properties of the plastic materials to be molded over here. So the compound materials placed in the cavity of the is squeezed or compressed between the two halls, the compacted to shape inside the cavity. So the excess of material flows out via the what we can say, it comes out from the thin film. Okay, so this film expelled out of the mold is known as flash. Okay, mold is known as flash. So under the influence of heat, the compacted mass gets cured into the ardent shape. The mold can be opened while still hard to release the molded product. So this is the opening position. So once the pressure is applied, so this will be the second one. So here the charge and compressed and cured will take place. In the first version, the loading has to be taken place. So like this way, the compression molding has to be process takes place. Okay, then comes into the next thing, rotational molding method. So this is not rotational, the injection molding method. So in the injection molding method, the figure it will be shown over here. It consists of hopper and cylindrical rim and heaters, barrel, as well as the screw, reciprocating screw, nozzle and stationary platen and movable platen, as well as the clamping cylinder. So these are all the parts it can consist. So here up to from here to this will be the injection unit. The remaining is the clamping unit. Okay, so now we can go and see about the injection molding. So this molding process is the best suited for to producing the thermoplastic materials mainly. So the previous one, the compression molding, there they may use for the thermosetting materials, but in the injection molding it will be used for the thermoplastics. Okay, so here the equipment cost might be, while seeing the other components, the cost will be high only. So the main thing in the this injection molding, the production rate it is more over here. So in the injection molding, the quantity of the molten thermoplastic material is injected under pressure into the relatively cold mold, where it solidifies the shape of the mold. Okay, so the injection molding machine, it consists of the feeding the compound plastic material as granules, pellets, powder through the hopper in definite time. So in the intervals to horizontal cylinder where gets softened, the pressure is applied through the hydraulic driven piston to push the molten materials through the cylinder into the mold fitted at the end of the cylinder. While moving through the hot zone of the cylinder, the device is called as torpedo. So it helps to spread the plastic materials uniformly around the inside the wall of the hot cylinder, thus ensure the uniform heat distribution. The molten plastic material from the cylinder is injected through nozzle into the mold cavity. So the mold is used in the simplest form. Is a two-part system. One is the movable part, another one is the stationary one. The stationary part is fixed to the end of the cylinder, and the movable part is opened or locked on the stationary part. So by using the mechanical locking devices, the mold properly held position as in the molten plastic material is injected under the pressure, under the high pressure. It may be ranges from 1000 to 1500 kilogram per centimeter square. The locking device has to be very skillfully designed in order to withstand high operating pressure. Furthermore, a proper flow of the molten material to the interior regions. Interior regions of the mold is achieved by preheating the mold to an appropriate temperature. Usually the temperature is slightly lower than the softening of temperature of the plastic material undergoing mold. So after the mold is filled with the molten material under pressure, then it is cooled by the cold water circulation and then opened so as eject the mold product. So then the whole cycle could be repeated for several times, and we can get the mass production while using of this injection molding. Next, we are going to discuss about the blow molding. So normally in the hollow plastic and all, it's going to manufacture with the help of this blow molding technique. So a soft drink bottle, numerous other hollow particles to produce in this process. So like a thermoplastic material such as a polyethylene as well as polycarbonate, PVC, polystyrene, nylon. So these are all the materials it can molded over here. So the high density polyethylene tops the list terms annual consumption over here. So mainly in the blow mold. So there are injection mold, blow mold open, blow mold close, and blow cycle. So like this, the first various steps it takes place over here. In the first one, it is soften the thermoplastic tube. So usually it is called it as a person. And it is properly placed inside the two-piece hollow mold when the two holes of the mold are closed. So it pinches the closes one end of the parison and encloses the blowing pin at the other end. The parison is now blown by pressurizing from within, blowing compressed air through the blowing pin over here. The hot parison is inflated like a balloon and goes on expanding until it comes to intimate contact with the relatively cold interior surface of the hollow mold over here. So under pressure, the parison ultimately assumes the shape of the hollow cavity of the mold. So the mold is allowed to cool and rigid thermoplastic shape of the component we are going to get over here. So this will be formed and removing and getting from the opening the mold. The parison need for blow molding can be made either by the injection or extrusion process, and the technique can accordingly called injection or extrusion blow molding process. So this process is repeated same like any shape, depends upon the inside die shape. So the different kind of component has to be we can get over here. Okay, so this is about the blow molding. So once uh, in this one, this is the open. So once you can close this molding, then applying the pressure, so then air is passing over inside that the thermoplastic equipment. Then the central heat will be created due to the cavity. So those pressurized air, it will sense the this polymers into the fixing of the die shape. So according to that, it will be worse. Finally, we can allow some time to cool. Afterwards, you can remove the mold. Means we are going to get the rigid shape of the compound. Okay, like this manner, the blow molding will be processed. So with that, this blow molding, injection molding get over. Thank you.